What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Thursday evening. Gonna watch the game in a couple of hours. And someone had asked me about my opinion on Nathan never going off cycle on Tren. And I have to say one thing, and I think the bodybuilding community that knows about anabolic steroids would say the same thing. This nigga is crazy. All right? This nigga is just straight crazy. Now, I've heard of people never going off cycle, but the one thing, if you're gonna, by itself, going off cycle is nuts. All right? That's with any type of anabolic steroid. But the level of lunacy of not going off cycle is with Tren. Now, let me give you guys some background because I know there's some newer bodybuilders out there and you're asking what Tren is. Tren is an anabolic steroid. It's the stuff that I took back in the late 90s. I made a transdermal off of it. And I'm going to tell you right now, Tren is the shizoinks, okay? The best way to use it is during a bulking cycle. I mean, literally speaking, one cycle, one small cycle, and you could put about 15 to 20 pounds of muscle on. Just like that. It's very potent there. Tren works, okay? I mean, it works great. You're gonna put on some size. People say you get aggressive with it. Yeah, I got a little bit aggressive and got a little horny too as well. Uh, nothing curled up or anything like that. You've probably heard of Deca Dick and everything like that. Trend can cause things like that, but I was young at the time, so I was gonna do what I had to do. One thing is for sure, Trend is something that you use if you want to put on some size, okay? Now, I'm not endorsing any types of anabolic steroids. I'm just basing it on my experience with the product as well as my general expertise on anabolic steroids. It's not as great as someone like Dave Palumbo or anything like that. You have to remember I was more or less a casual user and seller of these products. I was more concerned about making money from things like this rather than, just the chemistry behind it there. Okay? But as far as Nathan is concerned, I mean, his liver has to be completely torn up by now. I mean, either that or I would honestly have to say that he's joking there. And I certainly hope he's joking, about never going off cycle with something like Tren. Obviously, if that's the case, I mean, the thing about Tren is if you're on it long enough there, you're going to shut down your body's natural level of testosterone, hands down. But Tren can do a lot more than that there. It can, if you don't go off cycle or if you take it too long or so forth there, it's going to wreck your body basically. It's going to wreck it. And Nathan is playing a game of Russian roulette with that stuff. Folks, if you're going to do it, cycle, okay? You need to cycle the stuff, all right? Don't go out there and stay on cycle with any type of anabolic steroid. Honestly, if you're not at that professional level, you shouldn't even be taking anything like that just to begin with. If you're 20 years old and stuff like that, you should build up a base first before considering that. And before you even consider that, you have to ask yourself, do I want to compete at the professional level? Okay? If you are a casual gym goer, hey, take some creatine, say your prayers, and eat your vitamins here. Just try not to be like Hulk Hogan, okay? Period. But Nathan, he's gonna kill himself there. He's gonna seriously mess everything up down here. He's gonna mess everything up. I hope and pray to God that he was kidding about that. I really do. That's all I got to say today, people. Like and subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel. Click the link below. Peace and soul.